That's it, I'll shut the show off.
Yeah, he didn't give a shit about that part, did he? He didn't cherry pick around that shit.
Wait, people are watching a show here now? I hope she broke up because the last part of the was so bad.
What is up, everybody? How you guys doing today? So, I didn't plan on doing. Actually, I never plan on doing none of these. I just get a video dropped in my lap, and I simply have to talk about it. So, I got sent this video by a good friend who was on the show last night, one of the pasta eating boys. He shows me this, and I'm just like, oh wow. So I do have a Von video today, and it's not the one I originally wanted to do, but this one is just as good because it's Von being hypocritical as fuck, getting some facts wrong, and it just made me laugh. Like, again, normally I don't plan on doing any of these videos. When I see it, I just kind of listen to it. I'm like, you know what? I got to say a little something. But, hey, tell me from the bronze. I'm trying to look in the chat, see who is all there. So, how's everybody doing today? So, it's a good one. Really good. That's all I can fucking say. Because I don't know how long I am going to play this video, but it's good. And it's actually towards one of our subs who's been on G-Man's channel and just other various channels, Deviant Lula. I don't know if you're in here right now, so. And so hold on, Neutral Pagan would fail to use his powers. This was supreme. Return Shanny. That's fucked up, but I like it. So I got this. It's Von Helton. The video I was sent to is by Schneider, the handyman. Von Helton, the man who claimed to be Sorcerer Supreme, calling someone was crazy, the irony. And the actual title of the video is actually a fucking song that I put in this title. So he goes off half-cocked about Deviant and strawmans the fuck out of her. Surprise, right? It just I just really need to talk about it. And so, you know what? Fuck it. Let's just go ahead and get into it. Watching full screen.
We'll be right back after these messages.
Before I even get into the video, this irritates the fuck out of me. Von, if you're going to put this, we'll be right back after these messages. Put a fucking message. I don't give a shit what you put in it. You can put up a little small commercial for your Patreon, your PayPal. I don't care. Put something after this and then do your fucking video, because this makes absolutely no fucking sense. Stop.
You know, folks, there is an old saying that people in glass houses shouldn't throw stones. It's probably not a good idea for someone on psychotropic drugs to be running around calling someone crazy.
I don't know. I think in this video he talks about the drugs she's on. It's just prescription meds. That's not psychotropic drugs. Like, that's just meds. And I know she smokes a little weed, and this is one of those little far stretches that you're trying to do. And let me know if you guys can hear, because his fucking audio is low in this. This is one of the little things that you try to do to discredit somebody, and it's blatantly obvious. Just like your C cups here, it's right in the face. All
right. Irony is so thick you could cut it with a knife. But yeah, there is actually someone out there who is on psychotropic drugs. Actual, for medicinal, legal, we're talking about legal drugs here, legal psychotropic drugs.
See, that's where this, yeah.
Around calling people crazy. Okay.
Irony at its finest.
I can't make this shit up. I can't make this shit up, You got someone who is batshit insane to the point to where they have to be on medication for it, running around on the internet telling people that other people are crazy. You can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up, man. You just can't. You just can't make this shit up. So, yeah. Anyway, without further ado,
take it and just kind of
let's get into it.
Twist his nip a little bit.
We'll be right back after these messages.
Another one. Oh, Jesus. Damn it. This is a rocky intro thing. All right, let's see if we can pass it.
Alrighty, folks. I'm going to.
He did giggle when he did that.
And we're going to hear the allegations made by this person who claims to be a witch. And I think after you hear what she claims, you're going to find out she is not a witch. But I'll address that here in a minute.
Since he's right there, I'm going to move myself over here.
First of all, I'm going to mute, and we're going to hear her allegations against me. Oh, that's 4 o'clock in the morning. Yay.
Why are you up that early just to make a fucking YouTube video? You don't have kids, you got all day, but you chose to be up at 4 o'clock.
We're going to hear her allegations against me, and then we're going to respond, okay? So let me mute, and we will...
Yeah, that wasn't no true Scotsman fallacy there.
He not only believes that his father is a Knights Templar, and his mother belongs...
See, that's a new one. I didn't know that he believed his father was a Knights Templar. So that's a new one on me. That's another little notch in, the Von Helton history.
To the fucking Elder's Flowers or whatever the motherfucking shit is. But he also believes that he is the fucking grandeur that talks to the gods.
He's nuts.
If I fucking hear one more thing out of his fucking mouth about a religion that he doesn't even fucking know about, I fucking swear I am going to fucking rip my ears off.
Unmute yourself. There you go.
All right, let me mute this individual. All right, you heard her yourself. You heard it out of her own mouth. If you commune with the gods, if you speak to them, if you commune with them, if you have fellowship with the gods, you are a crazy person.
Not what she said. So, she's going off on the things that you have said. You have actually said that you talk to the gods and they talk back to you. So, in the pagan, the religion, you do commune with the gods. So he got a teeny bit right, but what he did, he distorted the rest of it like he always does, and distorted what she said. She's talking about how you talk to the gods and you hear them, and they respond back to you, Vaughn. Because you said it. They respond back to you. That's fucking crazy. That's hearing little voices in your head, and you need medication for it. She wasn't talking about you going to commune with the gods, but she's talking about how you think they respond back to you. You idiot.
And you are not a pagan, according to her. You heard what she
And she never said you wasn't a pagan for that. She just said you were fucking nuts.
said. This guy doesn't know anything about paganism because he's communing with the gods. He's talking to the gods, and therefore he's crazy. Okay, well, there's a problem with
I think the reason why he came up with that because he knows it's true, and he just kind of picked up on it that he knows he's
this. The problem with this is that pagans believe in gods and we commune with them. That's the whole goddamn point about being a pagan, you fucking moron. Okay, so somebody getting on the internet and claiming to be a pagan and not worshiping the gods of this universe, whatever they may be. Now for witches and Wicca, it's the horn god and the goddess of nature. Some people, ascribe to the goddess of the universe, Diana, whatever. But, typically speaking, if you're a witch or a Wiccan, you have deities that you believe in. I have never, in the 56 years of my life, heard of an atheist witch. Never.
She's not saying that you don't believe in deity. That is not what she said at all. This is the shit that you just drummed up in your head. She just says she doesn't think you're a pagan. She just thinks you're fucking nuts because you hear voices. And you think it's the gods.
Okay, so what this chick is, she is not a Wiccan or a witch. She is not a pagan. She is an atheist that dabbles in magic.
She's an atheist that dabbles in magic. Does anybody know any atheists that believe in magic? I mean, I don't. But she's an atheist that believes in magic.
And that's extremely dangerous, by the way. Extremely dangerous. But this what this person is. She is not pagan. She is an atheist dabbling with magic. And that is as dangerous as a
Okay, so Peter said a witch who believes in magic but not God would be an atheist witch. So there's atheist witch. So, I mean, again, I'm not too familiar with this at all. Like, I just know a little bit to know when Bond is bullshitting. You don't have to know a lot in a major religion to know where Bond is bullshitting. So,
cocked gun. It is. In fact, it's more dangerous than a cocked gun. Because using magic and not knowing what you're doing causes ripple effects that can literally ripple out into other people's lives and other people's realities, and maybe even alter some people's realities in some cases, depending upon the situation. But this fool thinks that you're crazy if you commune with your deity of choice. And yet, that's exactly the whole point of being a theist. We are theists because we commune with the gods. We are theists because they impart wisdom to us, and we talk to them, we communicate with them.
Again, you're distorting what she said. You've actually said that you hear the gods talk to you. That's not what she is saying. She's not saying, oh, you can't go out and commune with the gods. She's saying they just don't directly talk back to you Like, hey, Vaughn, you're going to get money today. They don't do that shit. Okay? At all.
That's the whole damn point of being a theist. So this person is not a pagan. She cannot be. She cannot be a pagan. All right?
Says who? So are you like some grand poobah of paganism? Do you dictate who is a pagan, who is not, because she dare called you fucking nuts? I say you're not a pagan.
Of being a pagan is to communicate with the gods and to interact with them. Okay? This person is not a pagan, never was. This is an atheist dabbling with magic, and that is extremely...
And cookies and cream.
And bukkake.
Yeah, actually, bukkake.
Nobody here, $2, thank you. Vaughn is straight up delusional. Exactly, he is.
dangerous. Extremely dangerous. Because she hasn't got a fucking clue what she's doing.
Hello, kettle, meat pie.
But to sit here, but see, the thing that gets me is I am many, many years her senior. I have over 35 years of religious study under my belts. I was actually approached by both the Protestants and the Catholics.
So, just because you are older doesn't mean you're wiser at fucking all. Vaughn, we can just look at your videos and tell you that that's the thing. Just because you're older does not mean you're wiser. You can read up on a lot of shit, but if the shit that you read up on is wrong and you're getting your facts wrong, then what you're putting out is bullshit. So.
And I got fucking proof. There's a goddamn rosary.
I'm pretty sure you can get those off of eBay. I'm not exactly 100% sure. I never really looked for rosary beads on eBay or Amazon, but
that the Catholics sent me. Said, hey, we want you to come and be a bishop. You know, get on the path to becoming a bishop. I was actually reached out to by the Catholic Church.
Which one? In your town? I'll call up anybody and do that.
I was approached by
the... You can. So, I mean, fuck, I got Buddhist somewhere. I used to have them. I don't know where the fuck they are. So, I mean...
the Protestants to go to seminary. Several different Protestant religions contacted me. Say, hey, we want you in our seminary. You got all this religious experience. We want you. We want you in. I declined them all because I chose to walk my own path. But this fool does not...
You are so bullshit right now with your damn eBay fucking rosaries.
know what the hell she's talking about now.
All right, Lord. It's fucked up, Lord Vader. No wonder the Catholic Church reached out to Vaughn. Oh, I'm just gonna let that one sit there.
She attacked my parents. All right, because she doesn't know what the fuck she's talking about. So for those of you that do, just kind of chill for a minute. For those of you that don't know, all right, there is a section of Freemasonry called Knights Templar. There's a publication you got in the mail every month and everything. My father was a Knights Templar in the Freemasons. My mother was Eastern Star. This Eastern Star is a multicolor. Let me see if I can get an image of that.
All right, hold on. He takes, like, he doesn't prepare his shit. Like, even when we're more prepared. So it actually takes, like, a couple of minutes to actually find what he's trying to do here.
And it is the female version of Freemasonry. Notice that it's an upside down pentagram too. See, upside down pentagrams, according to some, allow demons to enter our realm, whereas a right side up pentagram prohibits demons from entering our realm. So it's interesting that the star would be put upside down and that the pentagon, in the center is also upside down. That's interesting, isn't it? But there's the Order of the Eastern Star. So this bitch does not know what the fuck she's talking about. She has no clue.
She did. All she said was your dad was not a Knights Templar. She never even spoke to this thing right here. She just talked up this like she doubted that your dad was a Knights Templar. How the hell do you get this shit?
She does not know. Let me see if I can. Maybe see if I can bring up Knights Templar.
There we go again. So, takes him a couple minutes.
This is kind of Templars. This is similar to what my father used to get. Let me bring it up.
So this is I guess by the laws, Washington Commandery #1, Knights Templar, Washington D.C. So this is a book. Does anybody know anything about this stuff? So, look. The witchcraft books he bought from his son's disability check that he never even opened or read is good. It's a good witchcraft book. Is the Key of the Solomon. Had a Mason as a 6th grade health teacher. The tits on them. Do you think maybe she was confused with the old Knights Templar Order? They were real knights. That I don't know. Like, Mr. U. So yeah. I'm not gonna speak too much on this, because I really don't know about it. But it's
There you go. Okay, so now this is Washington Commandery #1, Knights Templars, Washington City, D.C. All right, and this is kind of like what he would get in the mail. All right, and so this person is a dumbass. I hate to say that about anybody, but I got no choice, because that's exactly what this person is. They're a complete and utter dumbass. They don't know what the fuck they're talking about. Okay? So, yes, my father was Knights Templar Freemasonry. My mother was Eastern Star. I know whereof I speak. All right. She's but.
The Knights Templar were active 1119, 1312. I'm looking through the comments real quick. Yes, Blue, he's chatting shit.
Hurt me.
If he, like, I know, like, when you get into, like, the fucking lodges, they give you books like that and stuff. My uncle was, what do you call him? One of those people that are in the lodges and stuff like that, and they give you a book that you have to fucking read and know. So I'm pretty sure if you get higher, you get something like this.
Because I said she was talking smack, and I meant every fucking word of it. Because it's
no, she called you out on your bullshit, and now you're butthurt. That's what it is.
That's exactly what she is doing. She's talking smack. She does not know what in the fuck she's talking about. She hasn't got a clue. And she sure as fuck hasn't been on this earth for no 56 years.
That doesn't matter. Just because you're older doesn't mean you're wiser. You believe in a flat fucking earth.
And the fact that they claim that I was 300 years old is actually not far off the mark if you believe in reincarnation. But I found it interesting that
Freemason, thank you,
wants to claim they know about paganism when she isn't even a pagan. She's a fucking atheist.
Again, you can't say someone's not a fucking pagan just because they know. Because they know just because they call you fucking crazy, you can't sit there and say they're not a pagan. All right, at all. You're not some grand wizard. You're not the sorcerer supreme that you think you are. You're the burrito supreme because your tits are getting bigger than mine. But you can't sit there and say someone's not a pagan just because they disagree with you on something. And they said gods don't communicate with you in your head.
Only an atheist would say that communing with the gods is crazy.
Again, she didn't say that. She just said the way you think you commune with them is fucking nuts.
An atheist would say that speaking to the gods or the gods speaking to you is crazy. Only atheists say that shit. Theists do not say that. Theists commune with their gods. So is she a theist? No fucking way in hell. She can't be. And like
All right, well, use the same logic on you. You're not a pagan. So I decree right now Von Helton's not a pagan, and so it's true. If that's the way, if that's how I can do it.
I said, in my 56 years of being on this earth, I've never heard of an atheist witch. Ever. Ever.
Apparently, in my
Ever.
chat, there are
Okay.
ones.
So this person is not a witch. She is not a pagan. She is not anything of the kind. She is an atheist dabbling in shit she should not be dabbling in. That's exactly what she is. All right, but she does not know what the fuck she's talking about. And she need and let's be clear. You know, when she talks shit about me, when she talks smack about me.
And there's lies the problem. She talked shit about you. She called you out on your bullshit, and now your butt hurt. So
that's one thing. But now she's attacking the gods themselves. She's attacking the deities, the creators.
where? How about you play the rest of this clip? Because I'm pretty sure if you play the rest of this clip, it would just totally debunk what you said. Because the only thing you played is her criticizing you, and that's where you got butthurt about. So
Of this universe. All right. What does that show you? It shows you that she has no respect for the gods whatsoever. None. Zero. None.
no, she doesn't have respect for
She's in
you.
there saying it's all crazy, saying it's all ridiculous. Right? Yeah.
No, she
So
didn't.
she couldn't have any respect for them. No way. All right, so this is an atheist posing as a pagan, and I don't even know why. It makes no damn well. The fact that she's on psychotropic drugs might have something to do with that. She's literally on drugs to help keep her sane. She admitted this in G-Man's Hangout.
What is does anybody know what she actually said? Like, if she's just on medication? Because I know he's distorting the fuck out of this. I don't know. I don't catch G-Man's chat, or I don't catch his shows unless we do the little atheist pre-trials. I'm pretty sure she didn't say that to keep her sane. So, okay, so she might be bipolar, but that doesn't. Again, Vaughn, that's. Let's see. Like she might be bipolar, like like G-Man might be bisexual. Okay, so she just says she's medicated. That's it. But you're trying to say she's on psychotropic drugs. It's kind of like the whole thing of, oh, she's on medicine, which is something you need to be on, that you took mouse off, and which was you're not your right. She just says she's medicated. How does that prove what she said is wrong? It doesn't. She's just taking medication.
All right, so she is literally on medication to keep her sane. And then you notice in the video she's also doing marijuana as well.
Oh, Jesus, fuck. Okay, just because she's on marijuana. She's on the marijuana. Oh, shit. I'm starting talking like him. That's going. I'm going to let it play real quick.
I know that when you're on heavy medication, you don't mix it with alcohol. I'd say that probably using drugs of any kind, biological or chemical, in addition to the heavy drugs that she's on, is probably not a good idea either.
The only way that, because I know me and Bran actually covered this, only way that it would be effect if she had low blood pressure, or she was taking medication. Sorry, she was taking medication, lower blood pressure, and then she smoked. Yeah, that could have an effect because it could fucking kill her. That medication, I don't think would have any real effects if she smoked weed. Again, I'm not 100% on it, but I know some people who are bipolar who take medication but also smoke weed, and it does not affect them like you're trying to say it does. So, and someone made a good point. Lord Vader did. Bipolar isn't a major illness. If she wasn't on drugs, she would be insane. Exactly. If she wasn't on the bipolar medication, then that's when you need to worry. But she's on medication to keep it. It helps her keep her sane. Then what she's talking about right now is actually true. That you are a fucking nut because you think you can hear the gods.
Because you don't know what kind of side effects you might have, right? So this individual is cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, literally, because they think that
Really,
a
Vaughn?
theist communing with their god of choice, their deity of choice, is crazy. So there's no fucking way in hell this bitch.
Again, point out where she says it. I would love Vaughn to actually watch this video because I want him to back up his shit. I know he's not going to back it up because it's just all made up from his fucking head. But I would love for him to sit down and show us where she fucking said it. Because all she said was, you're nuts for thinking that you can hear the gods. That the gods are actually talking back to you. Like you've said many times in your videos before.
She's a pagan. No way in hell. Not possible. Okay? I mean, you go up to a Christian and say, hey, man, you're communicating with Jesus Christ is crazy. You shouldn't be communicating with Jesus. Well, what do you think that Christian's going to say? They're going to say, this bitch is crazy. It's exactly what they're going to say. Because she is. Because she is. She is cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. All right? The whole point of being a theist is to commune with the gods. That's the whole goddamn point of being a theist. All right? So this person is, I don't know, words cannot adequately describe what this person is.
There's nothing wrong with her. She called you out on your bullshit. We got plenty of shit to say for you. A bad father, fucking maniac, likes horses' vagina, to be real on Skyrim, has some questionable fucking mods on Skyrim, a piece of shit. I mean,
other than, like I said, she's an atheist dabbling in shit she should not be messing with. Period. End of story. And it's going to get her hurt, or it's going to end up getting someone else hurt. In fact, I may actually have to put a field of protection around this individual to protect themselves from themselves.
You've said many times you put a field of protection around you and your family. How did that work for you, Vaughn? Do you still got your kids? No. I don't think it works.
Because this person's an idiot. They are an idiot. I literally may have to put a shield of protection around this fool to protect themselves from themselves. That's how stupid this is. All right.
Bondi, forever protector.
Protecting her would make me even more stupid, right? Yeah, of course.
No.
But that's how this shit works, man. These people have, and she's already in California, which is Lunatic Fringe Central. We all know this. That's not in dispute. I mean, you go down the street in California, you're going to literally see anything. Literally. There was a song back in the 70s called Lunatic Fringe. What are they talking about? They're talking about fucking California. Lunatic Fringe, I know you're out there. You're in.
Was that song actually made? Is that what he's real? What he's talking about is real? I never heard the fucking song, so I don't know. Him singing it makes me not want to listen to the fucking song now. Yes, this is actually uploaded today on his BitChute. Schneider the Handyman re-uploaded on his channel, so that's where I grabbed it. So thank you, Schneider. Red Rider Lunatic Fringe. Is that song? Is that actually talking about California? It is? Okay. One thing he fucking got right.
Hiding. It's a song from the 70s called Lunatic Fringe. Look it up. But yeah, it's accurately depicting California. Accurately depicting California. The Lunatic Fringe of America. But no, seriously, this person's whack, man. The whole point of being a theist is to commune with God. your deity of choice. That's the whole damn point of being theist. So is this person a theist? No, she can't be. But her personal attack on the gods, just, I mean, it ran a chill down my spine.
Nah, if she didn't attack your god, she'd just attack you and your fucking stupid shit.
Okay? She has no reverence for the gods that created this wonderful world we live in. She has no reverence for them whatsoever. None. Zero. Okay? And that scares the hell out of me because I respect the gods, man. I fear them even to an extent. There are creators. They could go, and that's the end of us. Whenever they
He
so
is.
choose.
He's dramatic as fuck.
But see, this moron is not a theist. She can't be.
You're not a theist
You
either.
can't get in front of a camera and claim that communing with the gods is crazy, and then in the same breath claim to be a theist. You can't do it. It's impossible. It's impossible. Okay?
Lulu says she was Wiccan. All right, thank you.
So this person is a moron and an idiot and a crazy person. And now she's gotten a hold of the Von Helton hate videos. Holy shit.
I'm pretty sure she has probably never watched one of the Von Helton hate videos. I'm pretty sure she picked it up by talking to you. And she realized how fucking nuts you were. And how much of a shitty person, how your life is fucked. Like Schneider's actually brought out a good point. Amazing how well his gods serve him. His life is a complete fucking disaster. You living at your mom's house in a shitty ass trailer. It's dirty. You got no money. You got your kids taken away because you can't fucking take care of them.
There goes, Katie barred the door, as they used to say back in the 40s.
Jesus Christ, dude!
So
you got
this
sandpaper.
person-
I can still do the same. It's not as bad as
Bjorn
yours.
is an idiot. Plain and simple. I mean, they just are. I wonder what G-Man would think if she gets in G-Man's face and says, "Hey, you worshiping Jesus is crazy." How long do you think she lasted G-Man's podcast? About 2 seconds?
She's never really has said that. From what I can tell, her interaction with G-Man has actually been okay. One, she's a white woman giving him attention. So, and I don't think as she's a Wiccan, I don't think she's going to go up and tell somebody, "Hey, you crazy for believing in something else." So I don't think she's going to do that.
About 2 seconds. Okay? So I got a funny feeling that when G-Man sees this video, or goes and watches her original video unedited, because that's even worse,
John, Vaughn, I have never seen someone kicked out of G-Man's hangout as much as you, because you know why? Because you make it yourself. You're hoping that he does see this video and not invite her back in. Why? Because she criticized you. She called you a fucking nut. You do it in the side chats. Anybody that criticizes you, you block them. Schneider the handyman showed me. I think he made a video. Got corrected. Your butt hurt. Now you want everybody to shame you.
folks, she goes on and on and on. Okay, this is just a small sampling of the bullshit coming out of her mouth. She is not a pagan. She is not a theist. No fucking way. You cannot sit there and diss the gods and claim to be a damn theist. You can't.
She
do
didn't
that,
diss them.
You just can't fucking do that. And but the hilarity, and I mean that in the literal sense, the hilarity of somebody like this fool getting on a camera, getting in front of a camera, and saying that somebody 30, 40, 50 years her senior, I don't know how old she is, nor do I care, is going to have less knowledge about paganism than she does. What the fuck? Really, chick? You're what, 20, 30 years old at the most? Something like that? But you're going to tell a 50, almost 60-year-old man that you know more about paganism than I do? Seriously? Let me see if let's see what we got here. Hold on.
He's digging in his dirty ass trash. Dirty ass home. You know, if you clean your house, you wouldn't have to dig this far. I can't find my shit because I got her dirty ass house.
Okay, it's not in there. So.
It's not behind this pile of trash. It's not in this pile of trash. Let me check all on this pile of trash here. Gotta move the Skippy peanut butter. Dude, you look like you got trash right in front of you.
Now, obviously, this is just a sampling of what I have. All right, but
hold on. I want to pull these up a little bit. Now he's gonna go and say that I got books, so I know what I'm talking about. Now this is part of fucking irritating me. It goes along to what I was saying. Just because you're older does not mean you're fucking wiser. Those books look new as fuck. I have books. My wife studied Wiccan back in the day, and stuff like that. Let's see, hold on. We still actually have some of the old books. We just don't throw away books in this house. These books, well, can't really see this one because it's green, but it's worn. It has, you can tell it's been read. Those books are still fucking new. Just because you got the books does not mean that you know what the fuck you're talking about. My wife has actually read these books. She knows what she's talking about. That's why I told her if I say something that, you know, out of left field, fucking correct me, and she does. She can hear me right here. So it's just because you got the fucking books does not mean you know what the fuck you're talking about. Again, you read crazy ass shit like the earth is flat. Does not mean you're wise because you're, fucking 50 years old? Well, that doesn't mean anything. It means you just got books. That's all you have. You had the books. You never fucking read them. Those books mean nothing. Exactly. Let's see, that same towel has been hanging. That says, chew. Yeah, there's no ceases on the bindings. Look, those things look like they came straight from a bookstore. So, Bell says he has a Bible too, but that doesn't mean he reads it or has read it exactly. They're too shiny to be read that well. Fuck, I got books like that, but they've been buffed and ripped a bit. Yes. Jeffrey. So, just because you got the fucking books did not mean you read them or you had the knowledge. It means you just got, you wasted money.
But as you can see, I really am a practitioner of the mystic arts. This is just a small sample of the books that I've been reading. Okay? I guarantee you she can't produce one book. Not one. Because she...
Devin, Lulu, produce all your books. I guarantee that when she does, they are going to look red. They're going to have ceases in the bindings. They're going to have red pages. They're going to look worn out. $10 from Loken. Spells for a little Irvy. How cute. Yeah.
She's not a pagan. She's not. You can't get in front of a camera and diss the gods and then turn around and claim to be a theist. Because pagans are theists. Okay? Pagans are not atheists. There is no such thing as an atheist pagan.
And cookies and cream.
And Bugatti.
Yeah, actually, Bugatti.
They do not exist. Okay, so this is a fucking moron. This is an atheist dabbling in magic. And that is extremely unsafe. Extremely.
Like being in a trailer or being your kid? Oh, shit.
Get my big one. Yeah. Get my big one there. Yeah.
You can't. You're walking to the bookshelf. You're walking to the same exact place. Put on the back. Put them fucking up. Look how new that shit is.
A big one.
What is this? A complete book of witchcraft. Yeah, complete book of witchcraft. All you got is that those are spell books. That is nothing. That does not mean you're a fucking pagan. That means you just read a couple of spell books.
Hey, my big one, yeah. My biggie. Okay. This thing here is not a pagan.
He's pointing at himself. Look at him.
A witch. She is not a Wiccan. She is not.
Like my wife has a book called Wicca: A Guide for the Solitary Practitioner by Scott Cunningham. As you can see, I don't know if you can see it because green screen. Hold on. And my wife actually keeps her books, even though she doesn't read them in good condition. She's a bookworm, so she likes her books to be well kept. Here we go. So you can see right here, the pages are starting to get torn as the bindings and stuff like that. There's pages that have been marked down. Just it looks used, and she's had this for years. Granted, it actually looks pretty good for a book she had for years, but yours is literally 6 months, and it has nothing to it. There.
Not anything but a fucking atheist. All right.
You're nothing.
When she has 30 plus years of religious study under her fucking belt, come see me. Till then, she can't. She's talking smack. She is talking smack. I was right. I should have made this an I was right video. She's talking smack. Yeah. Yes, she is. Yes, she is.
Jesus Christ, dude. Look in your fucking bathroom.
Very good. But yeah.
Hey, how you doing? Gonna go for it. Just check in. Do you know Vaughn claims Canada didn't have an army in 1944? You went ballistic about that on Jima's show when you joined. I haven't watched it. Is Christina in the chat? Hey, Christina.
Yeah. So, I don't know what planet this person is on at the moment.
Earth. What planet are you
very
on?
high. And she's, like I said, she's on psychotropic drugs as well. So, you know, she's off on planet Zulu somewhere.
God, you can't get. Hold on, I'm trying to fix my green screen because it's going nuts. Ugh. Jesus Christ.
What else do I say about this? She does not know what Knights Templar Freemasonry is. She does not know what Eastern Star is.
She never really, you never showed us the clip where she was talking about it. You just went off half-cocked to saying that just because she doubted your dad was a Freemason. Looking for $10, Mountain Dew Brain is better than Mets, folks. Exactly.
She doesn't know what being a theist is. She doesn't know what communing with the gods is. She doesn't know what being a witch is. She doesn't know what being a Wiccan is. She does not know what being a pagan is. But she's going to get on.
And
Bukaki.
And Bukaki.
Yeah, actually, Bukaki.
Or get in front of a camera and claim that she does. Wow.
Does anybody have the rest of this hangout that he's covering here? I don't know. Let's see. Hold on. Give me that. Let's see. Because I want to know what she said. Oh, so she already made a video on this. Hold on. I think this is the one.
Do you know what I do in my spare time? I attach electrodes to a hot dog.
Alright, hold on. I just okay.
That's okay. It's okay, Vaughn. I still love you. Twinkle tits. Still love you.
Trying to figure out the exact part that he was covering. Alright, I think I see it. I think I see it. Hold on.
A character.
I think it's 10 minutes in.
Oh.
Town, and
Oh,
like
people are doing it. Thank you.
it's just white people as far as the eye could see, and it was kind of weird. Like I didn't like it because it was like so white and so Christian that like it was too different than what I got used to in high school. Like I didn't like that sort of, you know,
Make sure I got the
whitewashing
right
of
one.
the entire college experience. Things have changed as more people from the Chicagoland area made it over there, but
Did I go too far?
it's interesting. Like Chicago is diverse, but
Let's go back a little bit. And of course, my internet says no. Because I want to see what was all said. Ah! Hold on, I have to.
whitewashing of the the entire. I like that about
There we go.
like these really culturally diverse areas. It's like I don't have to explain myself to anybody.
Does anybody know the exact timestamp?
Place where Vaughn grew up, you have
Oop, oop.
a bunch of March of Dimes people. You
It kind of reminds me of my college town. It was like all white people. Like it was a Midwest corn farming town, and like, yeah, it's just white people as far as the eye could see, and it was kind of weird. Like I didn't like it because it was like so white and so Christian that like it was.
Yeah, see, Jimmy is right in the chat right here.
Used to in high school, like I didn't like that sort of, you know, whitewashing of the the entire college experience. Things have changed as more people from the Chicagoland area made it over there, but it's interesting. Like Chicago is diverse, but
It looks like it's at 10:26.
it's also very poor now. And
well, yeah, it's poor. Like, dude,
yeah.
I grew up in San Jose on the fucking east side. I mean, there was nothing but fucking gangbangers and shit. But
yeah, I mean, like we had gangs in our neighborhood growing up, and we knew what alleys not to hang out in.
Oh no, she's doing the weed.
We knew what places not to go late at night.
Let's see, it might have been 18.
yeah, like you don't go down near the taqueria at night because you have like the cholos and whatever the motherfucking shit is. But he also believes that he is the fucking
There he is.
grandeur that talks to the gods.
He's nuts.
If I fucking hear one more thing out of his fucking mouth about a religion that he doesn't even fucking know about, I fucking swear I am going to fucking rip my ears off.
that's the beauty of bullshit. Is there's an infinite supply. You could keep making stuff up for content for a YouTube channel. And actually, he does.
Oh no, dude. His private life has gone into his YouTube channel, and he is a fucking disgusting pig.
Yep.
What do you mean?
Oh, there is so much shit on him.
Ah, why is he eating in the
that
fucking...
I want to vomit. This isn't just a mind vomit. This is literally...
I'll check it out. Gonna go for it.
Huh.
He,
Like, I'm afraid to ask on it.
yeah.
He looks.
All right, so she mentions nothing about his dad that I know of that I can find. Just says that you don't know what you're fucking talking about. She didn't disrespect any gods. She didn't say that you don't commune with the gods. She just said you don't know what the fuck you're talking about, and now you're butthurt about it. So yeah. I don't know if she says any more about this. Can anyone update Irv's legal status? I don't know. So don't give them God's names, y'all. Earth must have thought, this young lady, I'm going to impress her, and then the same damn thing happened again. You know what? I can see that. I can see that he probably tried to come on to her. She turned him down, and now he's butthurt. I can see it. But yeah, this is clench up just in case I'm casting a spell. Oh shit. Von's license, ladies young and petite. Von, again, it's something we prove time and time on this fucking channel. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. So Von Helton should join. I don't know if I got the patience. I'll let him in if he wants to, but I don't know if I got the patience. So at all. And the last time I tried to talk to Von, he kind of ignored us. So yeah. Funny thing is, he's not even blocked. Last week in Jimen's room, he said he has court June 3rd, 11 a.m. Oh, doesn't look good for you, Von. So yeah, that's all I got for you today, guys. The salt mine will be on today at 8 o'clock. With Billy, Drag. I don't know if I'll make it there tonight, but it's going to be a good one because we do have another Vaughn clip, which is Vaughn and Thug Life, which I watched it. I've been watching. I spent my birthday listening to Vaughn videos, so found a bunch of good ones we're going to use for the show. So yeah, so on Salt Mine we got some more Dark Dawkins meltdowns. We got more from our favorite Target Citizen up in North Carolina. And we got a Thug Life video from my favorite dipshit in Kentucky. So that's going to be it for me today, guys. Thank you for all the super chats. Thank you for everybody watching. Vaughn, you're a fucking idiot. You distort shit. That's all I got to say. And thank you, Christina. So yeah, taking haters to court. That's what that is. See everyone at the salt mine. We will. It's going to be fun. Laters.